What's up everyone, it's back here again for another edition of Slotomania. So here is today's news. So we got the Easter blast, which for some reason, I don't know why the blast has come back, because we had that one, I think not long before the Holy Moly, if I'm rightly. So, I mean, before the Sloto quest, we had the, yeah, we did have the blast before the Sloto quest. So this is sort of the news of today. So,
have you seen this in the Sloto store?
Yeah, this is lucky spin rubbish sort of thing. You can win extra picks in Acts 11 to 15 today. Oh, lovely. So there's something sort of all good. And obviously you got all that sort of thing. So looking forward to the shiny thing, even though we've done very abysmally on it recently. So, but anyway, let's get straight to the bonus. So, as I was sort of worried it was going to be a blast one, because sometime during this week now there will be a blast dash. And there'll be a sort of dash that's sort of so impossible to do. You won't be able to do it. Let's just put it that way. We'll not be able to do it. We don't know. So let's go with funny thing. It could be straight away today. So I don't know. It's all pandemonium. So didn't really get much on there. So let's sort of come off that. So that is collected. So like I say, I hope you're all well and keeping safe. And like I say, today is, it is Thursday today. Or was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. Get a day ahead of myself. So today is Wednesday. Very cold outside. Literally just a second got back from a walk. So let's get straight into it. So we collect 5 of a kind 4 times. So Zinfu is the way to go. So that is where we're going. Oh, Zinfu apparently is not on my most loved. Lovely. There we go. So let's crack on. So get the 5 of a kind. Shouldn't be a problem. I say when we got it a couple of days ago, we got it piffing straight away, didn't we? So we got it on the free spins, because we got free spins straight away from them, and then we got it 5 of a kind straight away. So it's quite mad. Thought we were going to get a bit of deja vu just then. Never mind. So so we should get this within 25 to 50 spins quite comfortably, I'd imagine. The 5 of a kind is usually quite easy to get. But anyway, so all good indeed. So yeah, so been sort of playing it a little bit more sort of last night, even though I did the dashes and everything. So yeah, so not really sort of much to report, to be fair. Like I say, I did, like I said, do the dashes and not really sort of won anything, not really gained anything, not really lost anything. So been around hovering around the 12.67 trillion. So yeah, so done sort of pretty well indeed. So I'll just get a bit of tissue out of my pocket. So if I do go quiet in a minute, people, it'll be for the reason that my brother's come to pick up something. So if he does come, I will have to put my mic on mute, so you sort of can't hear what's going on. So, or if I get a phone call from the fiance, so you never know. Oh, there we go, a bit of tissue. Why has it stopped? Why has it stopped? Why has it stopped? Oh, all that for the level up. I might come up with something when it's saying Slotomania is not responding or something. Seems to be having a lot of technical issues at the moment, so. But anyway, so disappointing that we've got the blasts. I thought it would have been snakes and ladders, because we've not had that for a long time. And like I said, so many I've actually forgotten missing out on, and I was fearful it was going to be this, because Holy Money was bad enough and missing out on 2 dashes, and now we've got the blast, and so there's a potential chance we could not get any done at all, depending on if there is a dash where you have to find like the blast sort of thing. I don't know, but we shall see. Indeed. So anyway, so I thought we would have got this done by now, but it appears like it's saying no, we're not going to give you it. So quite. Come on. It's getting a little bit really ridiculous. If I was going to get 3 spins then. Wow. This is crazy. So you're telling me I've had what, 2 or 3? 2 or 3 5 of a kind. Sorry, 4. Wow, I only need to get 4. So I've had 2 5 of a kind in literally 35 spins. That's ridiculous. And on this game as well, particularly. My good God, what is going on? Does not want to play ball. That would have been 5 of a kind if the second one come on. Well, what the hell's that noise? There we go. It's a bit better. So just one more needed and that is done. It's just appearing and it's not going to be nice to me today. Sloto Mania wants to drag it all out. Why have I got a funny feeling we're going to probably get a blast dash today? What's just come out today? So 50 spins and I've had 3 5 of a kinds on this game, which is known to give you 5 of a kinds. What an absolute joke. Why is that not 5 of a kind? This game's a struggle, isn't it? If I don't get one of these 25 spins, I'm going to be absolutely livid. It's just, I mean, I'm not being funny, people, but it's just sort of a bit of beyond joke sort of thing. Starting to get a little bit annoyed now. Still not giving me another one. It's just giving me mixed symbols and everything. I don't understand. This game is never like this. Wow, this. Tell you what, Sloto Mania, you're being an absolute pain in the ass today. A proper pain in the ass. Nearly 75 spins and only 3 5 of a kinds. You have got to be joking me. Why can't it just give me a 5 of a kind? I don't care what one it is, just give me it so I can... Oh God. I'm just amazed. I mean, we're coming up to 8 minutes, people. 8 minutes. And we still haven't got this dash done. It's probably my turn today to lose all the money. And look at this. 75 spins. 76. 77. 78. 79. This is ridiculous. 80. 81. Oh, you can do it then. So it's took me 81 spins to get 4 5 of a kind. We just wasted literally the best part. I mean, it should only take literally 2 or 3 minutes. It's took an extra sort of 5 more minutes. So your next daily dash is to win 350 billion. Lovely job indeed. So let's leave the stream. Sorry, I'm just a bit annoyed with that. It's just really annoyed. It's wound me up, that has. I know it's only a game, people, but it's not the point, is it? So anyway, so we're going to go on High Life Mystery. High Life Mystery Story, sorry. So we're sort of... I think we're sort of in the 3rd and final chapter because for people who sort of don't know, for these Sloto stories, they do sort of add a chapter on, but it, obviously because it's a new game, for now there's only going to be 3 chapters, but in the future there'll be sort of another chapter you can do. And go from there. So we're going to sort of stick to this for a little bit, probably for the rest of this part now, and then sort of come back to it probably after this part, depending obviously, of course, if something comes up. We never know. So. But eventually we got it done to over 80 something spins to get 4 or 5 of kinds. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. I've got more chance of getting 5 of a kinds on bloody Grand Phoenix, and they're very rare to get. Crazy. Anyway, never mind, it's done now. It's all done now, so happy days. But we've got the shiny cards as well, as you can sort of see, so we will get into that probably a little bit later on. But well, as you can obviously can sort of see, I've literally got no gems. Literally no gems at all, so quite mad really. But we probably won't sort of pick it up until sort of the last sort of part anyway. What we'll probably do is, I don't know if there'll be a card dash or not, I'm not too sure. I was sort of a bit worried if it was going to be a blast dash, because usually the blast dash is usually either the first or the second one. So I'm pretty confident now there's going to be a something different one for the third one, so it could be sort of similar to what it was yesterday. Could even be a card dash, you never know, but we'll see anyway. I mean, the last card one we had was obviously the get 3-4 star cards, which we sort of did eventually, or literally last minute pretty much. But yeah, so happy days. So, but anyway, just sort of seeing if I've got any messages. No, something of some Chelsea fans saying that. Excuse me for a second. Okay. There we go. Pretty easy question to get considering we're just sort of seeing the answer. All good indeed. So we've got enough for another 25 spins. It's all good. And like I say, you can sort of see it's 2 times 2 faster, so we should sort of fly through this chapter with a bit of that, depending. So obviously the great choices obviously is massively key. It'd be interesting to see what sort of happens sort of like in the next chapter when they decide to bring it up, whenever that may be. So I mean, they've got another sort of Sloto stories one, Get Me a Prince, but it's sort of not sort of the same as this sort of thing. It's sort of, I mean, this is sort of like the equivalent to sort of like Fortunes of Gold. There's like a Robin Hood sort of type of game. I suppose Crazy Train's another one sort of similar to that, where you can get up to sort of like stupid amount of spins sort of thing. So a bit like a game when a game comes on sort of a Valentine's Day. There's a sort of game you can play for the day, which paid out a lot of money. I think that sort of still stands to the biggest. I think it's like 550 something billion, which is sort of I think my biggest sort of win to date, as in sort of all in one go. So I think I've got about 500-600 free spins I think there, so it's quite a lot of free spins. So yeah, so all good indeed. So at the moment, obviously we are winning, but we're not really winning much. But we should get another 25 spins in quite comfortably, because these wheels do go quite fast. So, but like I say, depending on what will happen in the, like I say, depends on what happens in the next dash, we shall sort of see what we're going to do. And like I said, we'll probably use some spins from the ace pack things. I'm sure you can get gems from them, so we'll try to see if we can get some gems in, shall we, and go from there, I suppose. So, but like I say, I'm about to sort of just come up towards this sort of end now. So once these spins are done, I will call it a part for this, and then come back another time. And like I say, expecting this sort of brother end of it to sort of just to pick something, anything sort of special. So anyway, so all good indeed. That one's fallen asleep, bless her. Not sort of quite. Come on, game. So that is it, ladies and gents. So that will be it for this part, and I'll be back for part 2, sort of hopefully very very soon. But as always, folks, as I always say to you, swing by my channel YouTube if you get the chance, and obviously subscribe and like would be brilliant help if you could. We'd greatly appreciate it if you could. And like I say, I've got lots of videos on here, so like I say, check my playlists out. There's plenty to choose from, and thank you very much. So that's it for now. So as always, people, like I say, take care, stay safe, and I'll be back for part 2 as soon as possible. See you, everyone.